Well, good morning. How's your morning going today? Uh-oh, this is turned sideways. I'm going to turn it this way. I'm lying down in my bed. See, I have to keep cozy for a little longer. I figured out why my hair is all stuck up in the morning every morning. It's because I end up with my pillow up against my face at night. And that is what does this to my hair. Alas, alack. I'm sure you have situations about your hair too, right? Well, I hear that there's a big storm down south some places. It's as cold in Georgia right now as it is here. And they're having snow in the mountains in Georgia. This is unusual. Usually all the flowers are blooming. Well, maybe they are blooming down there. Beginning of March, is it time for the azaleas and things down there? I'm going to go outside and cut some more forsythia today because it was very successful forcing them. You have to see my mouth in case you lip read, right? I lip read. That's why I have to look at your mouth when I talk to you. Yeah, it's above freezing 1 degree. And it's going to be 2 degrees above freezing. Won't that be exciting? And so, as I've been to go to my teepee, I have to go to my teepee earlier, I guess, earlier in the day, because once it gets a little above freezing, then it's more watery in the teepee. The ground is all frozen, and there's about a foot of snow on everything, but in the teepee, it's just ice. There's no snow on the ground in the teepee, which is, it's nice, but then it will turn to a lake in there. And so I have to be careful of what boots I wear. My suede boots that come up to past my knees, those are wonderful boots, and they've got such fur on the inside and fur at the top. They're great for walking through the deep snow, when I choose to do so. I've been using my canes or my walker, and I love it. It helps me to stand up straight. I gotta get this body in shape. I gotta get some exercise happening. Maybe I'll go swimming. That might be a good idea. I want to try and load my kiln today if I can get a hold of Joanne and if she'll help me. I want to load the kiln and I want to fire it. The bisque firing. That's my great idea. And I also want to, there was something else I want to do. Oh yes, I have all that soap happening out there, soap making happening. So I would like to do some soap making. I have worked on my fat. I'm gonna start making some of the soap and get some of the fat into the crock pots. I don't know if I have enough molds for all the soap I'm gonna make either. But since it's fat, it's beef fat soap, tallow soap. It's gonna it won't have to stay in the molds that long. I don't want it to get crumbly and break. I have to be careful what I do. Having a hard time with my leg. Oh well, everybody's got something. It could be a whole lot worse. There's one friend I have who had 4th stage cancer, and I haven't heard from her in a long time, and I should find out if she's still even on our planet. These things happen to people, and I haven't got it bad at all. So my Daniel is flying today. It is now 8:04, so he should be on the flight. He should be heading to China, heading to Detroit first. I hope he does well. My Danny. I'm so proud of my children. Do you realize that he majored in computer science, which is game development, and he minored in Mandarin? I never realized that till he showed us his university diploma last night on the Skype. He minored in Mandarin. Imagine what kind of a world we live in where you can minor in Mandarin. I don't think they even taught Mandarin in my university. I was going to minor in Spanish. I was going to major in Spanish for a while. Then I changed my major. One of many major changes in my life. So there was a third thing I was going to do. Oh yes, I got some plastic straps for making baskets yesterday at a different lumber yard. They used to have metal straps, so I never paid them any attention, but they've changed to plastic straps, so now I can get the plastic straps from them. I would like to make a New England basket out of them. I think I'd also like to use some of the white straps, the little thin white straps, to enhance the, to make a pattern on it. I think that would be good. Well, this time, going to Georgia, I have to go down for my mom's birthday, or I want to go down for my mom's birthday, and get some, do some stuff for her. And, really bugs me that hair stands right up. Really, really bugs me. That's a bad hair day. Oh, well, you guys know me. It's okay. So, so usually I just feel like it and I hop in the car and I start driving, and then I think about somebody who lives on the way and I phone them and see if they're home and if I can come over and couch surf. And it takes me way longer than the usual 2.5 days to get to Georgia. It takes me a week. But that's okay, because I have fun. And then I get tired of it and I want it to be over. But this time I prayed about it, and I prayed, I want to do what the Lord wants the whole way. I don't want to just go where I feel like going. And I want to, the Lord says all things in order. All things shall be done in order. I never do anything in order. But I thought, well, if I ask the Lord all the time, so I thought maybe I'll leave today, and then I prayed about it, and I didn't feel good about leaving. I wanted to leave, but I didn't feel good about it, but then I had this really good feeling about staying, so I won't leave. And then immediately I've been coming up with all these things that need to be done, like the soap, and the soap doesn't have to be done, it can all sit on the counter until I get back, but the soap and the kiln, I'll fire the kiln, or at least load it, and if Joanne's available, fire it. And, what's that? Loading the kiln, firing the kiln, making soap, and then making a basket. I was watching a video a little while ago on, not a video, Vladimir, I forget his name, I always forget his last name, but anyway, a guy in Russia that makes baskets. He's the one that had that birch bark basketry book that I use for plaited birch bark. But anyway, he I should take some willow when I go to Jen's. I don't know. I don't think I'm allowed to take it across the border though. I'll see what I can find out. Anyway, I thought I saw his baskets, and he's been coppicing the willow, which means cutting it back, planting it and cutting it back. And his first year willow looked amazing. But then he planted it early in the season. I have to go around and cut all my willow. Of course, a foot of snow on it right now. But I shall have to do these things. I'm looking forward to it all. It'll be good. Anyway, those are my thoughts. And I'm going to whip this body into shape. Pottery, soap, and basket. And maybe I'll weave a little bit. And you know what? Maybe I'll get distracted and I'll do none of the above. Maybe I'll end up snowshoeing through the woods. If I snowshoe with ski poles, I probably wouldn't fall down all the time. That might make a real big difference. Couldn't film it. I could put a camera on my head, since my hair's all sticking up out of the way anyway. But that camera, I put it on the cat when he went into the basement and he got into the sand down there. It's a cellar. And he rubbed it on the sand and he made a big scratch mark on the front of it. And then when it was plugged in and out of its case, plugged into my computer to charge, it fell on the floor and it chipped the front, or it's really messed up the front of the lens. So whenever you watch anything on the video, it's always got these spots that you can't see through. Okay, well that's it for today. I mean, for right now. I'll keep tabs on you. No, I'll whatever. You know what I mean, right? We're telepathic now, aren't we? You know what I'm going to say before I say it. Okay, so what am I going to say now? Ha 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 ha. Say your prayers. Get on with the day. Smile, make people happy. Be the sunshine on dreary days. And you heard it here last. And coming to you from the Situation Room, where it's all happening, Nancy is waking up. Okay, ta-ta.